See, I get you coming and I get you going. And yeah, so I'm on my way home. And I'm pretty stoked. Pretty excited. Waiting for some people to populate here. But if you're catching this on the flip, here's the deal. I am doing something. I am righting a wrong that has plagued me ever since 1986. You see, when I was 10 years old, and the Transformers, the movie, the animated movie came out in theaters, my grandma didn't take me to see it in the theaters. It was hard to get grandma to go to the movie theater, and sometimes we went to the movies, sometimes we didn't. But there was a dry spell there where I didn't get to go to the movies for quite a bit. And so I didn't get to go see Transformers the movies because she wasn't going to take me, and I couldn't go by myself when I was 10. So I never got to see it in the theater, and but I did get to read the comic. See, so I got the comic books, and that was how I knew what was going on when the show came back on. You know, and they had revamped everything, and Optimus Prime died and all that stuff, man. Like it just killed. And so like I didn't get to see it for a few years later, when they finally saw it once on VHS. You know, we rented it once, and so yeah, it's been that long. Now I own it. I own it on DVD and everything. But here's the thing: never seen it in the theater. Never seen it on the big screen. And tonight, I get to right that wrong. In an hour, I get to watch Transformers, the movie, on the big screen. And I am so stoked. I am super stoked about that. It's just gonna be awesome. I just can't wait. No spoilers. Optimus Prime dies. Sorry. He just dies. It was heartbreaking. I remember the death of Optimus Prime just being such a heartbreaking thing for so many people, so many kids, man. That so many of my friends, who did get to see the movie, and then even those of us who didn't get to see the movie, read the comic books, or we saw the cartoon, after it came out, and man, it was just heartbreaking. Now look, I liked Rodimus, I've got Rodimus Prime, I got the action figure and everything, and I liked Rodimus. He was all right, but he wasn't Optimus. You know what I mean? He wasn't Optimus Prime. He just wasn't the same. And so I'm super stoked that I get to see Optimus Prime die. That's not what I'm stoked about. I get to see Transformers die. Anyways, it's been a long day. How are you guys doing? So check this out. So I got this new desk today at work, and it's huge. I mean, it's like the mother of all desks. It's absolutely huge, but it's awesome. It's pretty awesome. And so finally, after months, it looks like my office is finally going to be like set up perfectly with the studio part and the office part. So yeah, so Soundwave was your favorite Transformer. I like Soundwave. Optimus was always my guy. I gotta say, Optimus was always my guy. He was always my favorite. I liked Soundwave. I liked Megatron. And I'm trying to think of like who else I really, really liked from back then. I liked Bumblebee, back in the day. Jazz was pretty cool, I liked a lot of the builder ones, so I like the Constructicons. I like the aerial bots. I loved the aerial bots. I had all the aerial bots when I was a kid, and you could form Superion. So I had all those guys. Excuse me, I'm trying to think of who else I had. I mean, I had a ton of Transformers. I actually had an original Megatron when I was a kid. In 1984, my grandma bought me Megatron. And that was, I wish I still had that. Man, you don't even know. That thing is so sought after now. But it was I remember it was a frustrating Transformer. That was the problem with a lot of the Transformers. And actually it's been a problem with Transformers, ever since, is that a lot of them is just, it's hard to transform them. You know, it's hard to go from whatever they are to their robot mode and have those robot modes be like really playable, right? So those original Transformers, a lot of the robot modes were hard to play with. You know, you could play with Optimus Prime as a truck, but like his legs didn't really move that well. You know, I mean, his legs really didn't move, so you were kind of holding him, you know, and you know, his arms would go. He had a bend at the elbow or whatever, you know, in his fist, but that was about it. And then it was kind of weird because like all the little, you know, little bots were kind of strange, you know, because like in size comparison, for example, like so, you know, Bumblebee wasn't in size comparison really to Optimus, you know, and then like other than, like I mentioned, Jazz, for example, like Jazz really wasn't in size comparison to, because you had Bumblebee, who was a car, and then you had like Jazz, who was a car, but like they weren't the same scale, you know, like all those robots were different scales, and some of that was because they hodgepodged the Transformers together from different toy lines, and so so they didn't. I have these sunglasses. So they didn't all match up, you know, with what they were supposed to be. What's up, Belle? Good to see you, Belle. Good to see you guys. I'm sorry, I'm just now starting to see some of these comments here. But yeah, so the Transformers, you know, they were kind of hard to play with, but Megatron was impossible. I mean, in the gun mode, sure, man, you could set him up, and gun mode was fine. But have you ever seen the 1984 Megatron like transformed into robot mode? It's weird, man. Like he's got like the trigger part is like sticking way out, and his head was kind of strange, and his legs were the hilt of the gun, and they were just strange. And so so it was interesting playing with Transformers back in the day. Yes, I am being very careful. Trust me. Don't worry. I'm being very careful. My eye is on the road. Trust me. I got a clear shot right here. But I appreciate the love. I appreciate the concern. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. I saw the new Maximals logo. Man, I'll tell you what. So I was never really into Beast Wars, to be quite honest with you. There was something about Beast Wars I couldn't get into it. I watched a few episodes, I remember, but Beast Wars came on at a weird time where I lived, because like, you know, the original G1 stuff, you know, it was on TV every afternoon, but by the time Beast Wars came, it was literally on at like 6 in the morning. It wasn't on at the regular time. There's a house being moved right in front of me. But yeah, so it like I rarely got to catch Beast Wars, and I just didn't really care for Beast Wars as much, you know. Yes, you're right. Megatron was a Walther P-38. Sure was. What's up, RJ? Good to see you, bro. Anchorman. What's up, Joe Diaz? This guy's acting weird. What the heck this guy's doing? Anyways. What's up, Lewis Cox? The first live-action Transformers movie, Bumblebee, is good. The rest are crap. Yeah, you know, the second one wasn't horrible. It just, man, with each one, it just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. By that last one, man, I was just done. I was out, man. That whole thing, you know, was it the last night or whatever? It's like, please, just put us all out of our misery. It was just awful. I mean, it was just like literally one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Oh, dang it, I just realized something. Crap! They shut down my exit. I gotta go around. Okay, dang it, I should have got off back there. Totally forgot that was the case. There's the movie theater that I'm going to right there, but now I gotta go way up here. It's alright, I got you guys. How old was I when 86 Transformers came out? I was 10. I was 10. I was born in 76. I mean, that's cool. Cool. Like, I don't begrudge anybody who. That's cool, Lewis. I don't begrudge anybody who, you know, got into Transformers that way. I mean, that's great. I'm just glad you got into Transformers, right? But Beast Wars just wasn't my Transformers. Yeah, I'm planning on going to see Venom probably Thursday myself. Well, I mean, not just by myself, but with my family. Yeah, so we're gonna go see it too, RJ. What's up, Ryan? Says Transformers the movie, awesome movie. It is an awesome movie. You got the touch. You got the power. Right? It's good stuff. Other than Bumblebee, the live-action movies are garbage. The first one isn't horrible. Like, besides the design of the of them, you know, they're not horrible. The first one is not horrible. The rest of them are garbage. Bumblebee is all right. The first 10 minutes of Bumblebee are absolutely awesome. They're awesome. Bumblebee, the first 10 minutes is awesome because they did Gen 1 nights. What they should have done, you know, 10 years ago, whenever those movies were coming out, you know, or whatever. Yeah, it's probably been more than that, but yeah, I don't understand why they went with like the weird look that they went for everybody. But Enoch has the touch. I do. I got the touch. Reach out and touch me. I got the power. What's up, Michelle? Thank you, Richard. You love the shirt? I love this shirt too. I love this shirt so much that when I lost all my weight, I had to rebuy this shirt because I had this shirt in 3X, and now that I'm 1X, yeah, the first 10 minutes of Bumblebee was effing amazing. You are absolutely right. You are right, Will. Got those mighty hands of steel. We're a size 15 ring, baby, and a size 15 shoe. Heck yeah. Saw the Cybertronic Spree in concert Saturday. I don't know who that is, Mega Podtastic. That Junkman says, I've never seen it or the TV show. What? You've seen Transformers, Junkman. By the way, Junkman, happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Junkman. Darren, we love you, man. You know, my wife digs you too, Junkman. I was showing her and my son the Trump video that you did about Michael French, and it's so funny that you sent that to me right after I explained to them the entire thing with him and Spectre Creative, and then you sent that, and so they actually, it was great because they actually had some backstory by the time I showed them your video, and we just laughed. It was great. Oh wait, is Cybertronic that the band where they all dress up like yeah, they're dressed like Transformers. Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of the name. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I got you. Says, oh, I have headphones on my stomach, Enosh. Some things that I never saw. Really? Okay. So Junkman did miss Transformers. Okay. But you never saw the show? That's interesting. Hello, little baby O'Rourke. Yeah, now I gotta go around the long way. Never seen it or TMNT. Now, I see TMNT was like one of those things, Junkman, that like I caught on the end. Like I watched the cartoon because my sister was a little younger, and so I watched the cartoon, but I never had any toys. Never had any Turtles toys growing up. Wait, what? Venom is gay and woke now? I, Gosh, man, what did I miss? I didn't realize that. I mean, I totally missed that. Are we going to have something to talk about tonight, aside from popcorn? What do you usually get at the theaters, like pretzels? Which I don't get anything at the theater. I don't even get popcorn. That junk is too expensive. I'm kind of a party pooper when it comes to that. I don't get anything at the theater. Every once in a while, I used to, well, because too, every once in a while we'll get a popcorn, you know, but, you know, when I was bigger, sometimes we'd get a popcorn and a pop, you know, you get the three refills and everything, you know, and, you know, I'd go in there and real quick, like, you know, eat down, you know, the tub of popcorn, then we go get a refill real quick before the movie started or whatever, and then get a refill on our way out. But I just don't. That stuff's too expensive. Like, and it's not that it's just that I'm cheap. It's just that, like, I don't need all that. You know what? I'm very serious when I say, like, when I go to the movies, I just like to chill. You know, like, I don't need a bunch of stuff with me at the movies, you know. If I'm at home, I'll eat some popcorn. I will eat some popcorn at home, but I pop that popcorn. It's great. And really, the Phantom Menace is complaining and clickbaiting people saying Venom is gay because of an interview with Andy Serkis. They misconstrued. He's actually saying even Tyrone Magnet. Oh, jeez. That's stupid. Wow. That's dumb. That's just dumb. But anyways, yeah, no, so I'll pop popcorn at home, but when I go to the theater, I just kind of chill, and like that, I mean it. Like, I would not go to a theater, and I haven't. I avoid theaters. I mean, you know, like, I'll be honest with you, if I have anything, I sneak it in. Because I just don't bring anything. Like, I don't need all that stuff, right? I can't go through a movie without popcorn and a drink. It feels wrong. Weird. Yeah, not me, man. I can go a complete movie without anything, man. Just because I don't need all that stuff. Like, when I'm at the theater. When I'm at the theater, I pay attention to the movie, and I want to pay attention to the movie. I don't want a bunch of distractions and stuff like that. That's why, like, you know, when I know a theater has like a restaurant or something like that, and people can bring food in there or whatever. Nope, ain't going to that theater. I won't go to the theaters that have like the recliners and all that stuff. Nope, ain't doing it, because I don't want to be that comfortable. I want a nice comfortable seat, right? I don't want, you know, something, you know, hard and uncomfortable, but I don't want the recliners and everything to go way back. And, you know, I mean, like, it's like they want you to fall asleep in the movie so that well, there's a van just sitting there. That van right there was just sitting there. There's nobody in that van. And the back windows are busted out. That's interesting. But no, I don't do it, man. I don't like the recliners. You know, like, I won't go places where, like, I went to a theater once where there was a bar off to the side. So, like, you go in there and you sit, and then there was like this bar, and people could just go up and like order drinks and stuff. Never again. Never again. And I know I've had this conversation with people, you know, in the lounge, you know. No, my family doesn't either. Just every once in a great while, we'll get something. But it's like once in a great while. Like, we got to be like we didn't eat anything, and we're hungry, and we go and like we're like, hey, you guys want to get a popcorn? Yeah, let's get a popcorn. We're just. And it's because, I'll tell you why. It's because we go to a ton of movies. Like, we're moviegoers. Like, we will see things in the theater that other people will say, well, I'm not going to see that in the theater. I'm just going to watch it at home when it comes out on DVD or whatever. Like, we go see stuff in the theater. If there's something that we want to see, we're going to see it in the theater. Before COVID, Tiffany and I went to the movies all the time. I mean, the whole family went to the movies. So it's like when you got a family of 5, you know, and you're going to that. Yeah, see, we watch movies in the theaters. There's a lot of times where like we go to the movie because we got a couple rental stores. Well, we did. They're closed now thanks to COVID. They were doing just fine. We had family videos, and they were. All right, here we go. We had a couple movie rental stores called Family Video. We love to go to the movie, and so that's our pastime, really. I mean, we do a lot of that. Is going to the movies, seeing movies in the theater. That's why I'm so passionate about the theater, guys. Like the theater experience. Like I know that not everybody goes and sees every movie in the theater, but like literally we do. Literally we do. So for us, it is not just saving it for the big movies, and we go see stuff. So because of that. Like we're not gonna, we just don't get. It's not. I know for some people it's like they go to the theater like once a month or once every, whatever, month and a half, 2 months. If there's like a big movie or whatever. And so for them, popcorn and all that stuff is part of the experience, right? They go and it's like, oh yeah, I gotta have this experience. For me, the experience is going to see the movie. Like that's how it's always been for me. The experience is not all that other stuff. And people say, well, I gotta have something else. No, you know what I need to have for the theater? The movie. That's it. That's honest to God it. I don't need a bunch of other stuff. I just need the film. And so yeah. So that's just how it's always been for me. And that's kind of how it is for my family too. My family is just, every once in a while, like I said, we have some popcorn, but that's about it. And now I'm home. The Flash movie better have Batman helicopter chair in it. Ooh, it got dark. Check that out. Ooh. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the sky and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low, anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me, Mama just killed a squirrel, put a tire against his head, ran him over, now he's dead. Mama, his day had just begun, but now I've gone and squashed out all his brains. Mama, ooh. Sorry, that's just being dumb. But, excuse me. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. Yes, insert Wayne's World reference right there. Is it just fantasy? You gonna stream while you're watching the movie? No, I can't. I can't stream while I'm watching the movie. I can't do that. Love Transformers Prime. Still feel like should have been continued, but I understand why it ended. I heard getting things at concession helps theaters financially, but I totally get it. Yeah, I get that it does help them financially. But, the thing is that I think, I feel that, yeah, it may help them, but you know what? It's also a, it's a racket. It's a total racket. The amount of money that they charge for stuff, I just don't need it. And honestly, I just don't eat it anymore. Like, eat it, not need it. I just don't eat it. Because because I just don't eat a lot of that stuff. So I'm not getting I don't drink soda or pop anymore. I don't do any of that, so I don't need any of that. And the popcorn I eat, I just eat at home. I make my own popcorn. So you know, so it's just a different experience for me now. I don't necessarily need all that stuff anymore. So, when you change your lifestyle, your eating habits and stuff, it changes the way you do a lot. I mean, I don't go to fast food anymore. I mean, that was my steady diet, man. When I was large and in charge, But I'm glad that I cut all that out because I don't need it anymore. And so, what's up, James? She eats hot dogs. Actually, I can't remember the last time I had a hot dog, if I'm being quite honest. Hey, man, if you want to buy extra concessions, go for it. That's great. I mean, I think at this point, just going to the theater is what they need. Obviously, they need your money for concessions if you're into concessions. I'm just not. I'm just not a concessions guy. And honestly, I mean, it's not like they're making a bunch of healthy choices there. I mean, I know there's probably some upscale theater somewhere that is offering something, but most of them aren't. I mean, most of it's like some chicken fingers, and that's the closest thing you're gonna get to real food. Is some chicken fingers or some I don't know, some hot dogs or stuff. But that's, like I said, I don't eat that stuff no more. So oops. It's like a spider web or something. Anyways, so I'm home now. I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna pick up Isaac here and Tiff, and then we're going to watch Transformers the movie, and we'll be back with live streams tonight. And so, did I get the Blu-ray? I don't know. I'm just walking into to my home right now, so I will check, Mark. I will check. Ooh, the dogs are here to greet me. Ooh, the dogs are here to greet me, dogs. Hey, guys. You guys want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Oh, puppies. Where's puppies? Puppies. Get back here. Get back here, Will. Say hi to everybody. Yes, say hi. Yes, they see you. They see you. You want to see the autographs? There's my Tom Welling and John Schneider autographs. Right there from Smallville. And here is my Margot Kidder. And then here's what's her name, Betty from Revenge of the Nerds. That's about all I have as far as autographs. Here's all of our Comic-Con adventures. John Wesley Shipp, John Schneider, Dean Cain. That was super fun. And Roddy Piper. What's his name from Terminator? There's Tiffany and me. Tiff, Harley Quinn. There's us with Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island. There's us with a bunch of people who were dressed like Spaceballs. Look how little the kids were. Oh my gosh. Look how little they were. How big I was. Yeah. There's Robin Lord Taylor from, he was the Penguin. Gosh, he was so cool. He was so nice to us, I swear. There's Michael Rourke? No, Michael. Oh gosh, what's his name? Somebody help me. It's Yondu. I'm just having a brain fart. There's good old, yes, Michael Rooker. There you go. Thank you. Well, Well, no, my grandma didn't take me ill life because look, we didn't go to the movies a lot when I was a kid. Most of the movies that I saw when I was a kid was at my friend's house because he had a VCR. Every once in a while, my grandma would take me to a movie. Like I saw Star Trek 4 in theaters, but a lot of stuff I just saw after the fact. So like I didn't see Back to the Future in the theater because my grandma didn't go to the movies. My grandma really wasn't a moviegoer. So as I got older, though, as I got into my teen years, I would ride my bike to the movie theater myself. I'd ride my bike, quite a ways across town, actually, and chain up my bike, and I'd go to the movie myself. And I'd always go see 2 films. I'd always go to see 2 movies. And my grandma did let me see a lot of movies in the theater. She would drop me off as I got older, as I got to be a little bit older. But Transformers came out when I was 10. Actually, I'd have been 9 because it came out that summer, I think. So I wouldn't have been quite 10 yet. So, yeah, she wasn't going to really sit through that. And, it really wasn't on my radar, but I read the comic. Here's me and Tiff in the Batmobile. Landon fighting some Star Wars guys. That's the truck from Back to the Future. Check that out. Yeah, she's in jail now. Then there's Ric Flair. Woo! It's the comic book men. And there's Leah Thompson. She is she was so awesome to us. And then let's see, Margaret Kidder again. Hey, there's us with Jeff Hardy and Rob Van Dam. There's us with Hacksaw Jim Duggan. There's Tiffany with the Blue Man Group. I took her to see Blue Man Group for her birthday a few years ago, and we were in the elevator on our way down, and one of the guys jumped right on the elevator. There's Carrie Ells, and there's us with Tom Welling, and there's us with Brandon Routh. And that's all that's really in the hall. I mean, except for family photos. That's my friend Rusty that I talk about all the time on the channel. Those are my sisters. Jamie's on the left. Tracy's on the right. That's Tiffany's brother and his wife. That's us looking all serious in some old-timey photos. And that's us being a little silly. Some old-timey photos. Let's see. There's our family photo from last year. There's from a couple Christmases ago. There's me as a teenager playing guitar. There's me and Rusty hanging out. Me with a big old fro playing guitar. Get the guitar poses down, man. There's me as a kid. There's Landon. He's a baby. Look at the Superman right there, as a baby. And there's Isaac and Logan. Look at them, how cute. Yeah. And there's Isaac as a baby. And here is Wookie. Here's Wookie. We called this picture President Wook because he looks like he's like the dog president. There's Landon as a baby, his Superman stuff. Here's me and Landon. He's just a little baby. Here's us at the circus. There's my sister Tracy when she's a baby. There's me. That's me when I was little. There's me and my 2 sisters when we were really young. I think I was like 12 here. Over 13. Let's see. That's my dad. My dad right there. It's the boys being silly. And that's me and Tiff. We were going to a Detroit Tiger game that day. So. Yep, so anyways, I'm stoked. Got to be there in 20 minutes, so I will show you guys something. I will show you guys one thing real quick before I let y'all go, since y'all interested in that kind of stuff. So that is my grandma in the 70s. There's my great-grandma next to her. There's a bunch of pictures of Landon. They're looking all cool. There he is as a baby. Here's our doggies. Harley Quinn is on the left and Wookie is on the right. All right, let's see. Oh, I was going to show you guys this. So this is the day Tiffany and I got married. That's the boys giving her a kiss. That's me and Tiff. We got married on a beach. There's Tiffany with all her bridesmaids. They did the Charlie's Angels pose. There's the day Tiffany and I got married. Here's me and my groomsmen doing the superhero thing. Of course, I'm Superman. And got all my friends there. It's Tiffany and me. And let's see. Oh, see? There's Tiffany and me on the beach. I love this picture. This is Tiffany and me at night. Tiffany and me at Niagara Falls at night. Me at Niagara Falls. So we went on vacation. Let's see. Me and Tiff. Cool thing. We got married in 2012. This was us at Niagara Falls up on the tower. And this is my drummer, Aaron. The day he got married, I did their wedding. He's blowing him a kiss. And I let them use all my lightsabers, and they did a bunch of cool poses and stuff. It was pretty cool. There's me officiating the wedding. Yep, so we have fun. We have fun. So, all right, guys. So I love you all. We'll be back tonight with another stream, but I just wanted to say, hey, I'm going to see Transformers the movie in the theater for the first time. I mean, I could just walk in there and just, watch it, but I think I'm going to go to the theater instead and see it on the big screen for the first time. Heck, yeah. Check you guys later. Stay nerdy. Love y'all. All right, that's right. It's about the experience. Was the guy with no symbol Aquaman? Yes, ill life, he was, because we couldn't find an Aquaman shirt, and so I just gave him an orange shirt. I mean, it's the same thing. So, yes, that's what we did. What's up, Heather Collins? Good to see you. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Yes, I love my family. Ill life says I miss my older kids being kids. Right? I tell you what, man, they grow up so fast. For sure. So, all right, guys, I love you all. I will see you all later. All right, check you later. Bye-bye.